I thought it would be fun if we spent the evening together.
It looks like a magic potion.
Right now I am reading The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Really just like regulates my nervous system. It's the really simple, cozy evenings that I absolutely cherish. Hello friends, welcome here or welcome back to another video. For today's video, I thought it would be fun if we spent the evening together. I've got the place to myself tonight. George is out with a friend straight after work and I have just finished up work for the day. It's just coming up to 4 p.m. so I'm aware that I'm starting my evening a little bit before most people. But you can see the very last of the sunlight is still out. It's just come back out actually, we've just had some rain. And today has been a work from home day for me. I've been working on lots of Patreon things. If you missed my last video, I now have a Patreon and I will put a link in the description if you want to check out more. And also, whilst we're on the subject, a massive thank you to those of you that decided that you would like to join Patreon. It is incredible and I'm having so much fun talking to you, chatting with you, and just really looking forward to all of the fun things that I have planned for the next couple of months. So yes, I've been working away on that today, and I've also been doing some work on a secret project that will be out in December. It's not that crazy, but I hope you guys enjoy it when it does come out. But yes, I've been working from home all day and I've done that unfortunate thing where I haven't left the house. So before we start our cozy evening routine together, I thought we should go out and make the most of the last of the sunshine, because in about half an hour, this will all be gone, which is so sad, but I'm trying to look on the bright side that this is the season of hygge and all things cozy and cozy lights and candles and bundling up for the evening. So without further ado, let's go and get some fresh air together and then we will come back and begin a cozy evening. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and get cozy, get comfy, and let's spend some time together.
Far from all the things I left behind, I hear the call of restless skies, the dreams I couldn't chase, the moments I can face. The streets unfold into the night, and woven dreams escape my sight. The winds hum through the pines, a name that still entwines. The city is asleep, moonlight caught so deep.
There is actually something so magical about dusk or twilight, the time of day, not the movie. Though that's quite good too. Yeah, it feels, it's just magical.
I feel the ceilings glow, surrender into light that pierces through the night.
I think I've realised why this time of day feels really magical to me right now. And it's because I so rarely am out when it looks like this outside, at this time of year especially. And it reminds me so much of walking home from school when I was a kid or like a teenager. Yeah, it's really nice. It's very nostalgic, and I've been thinking a lot about nostalgia recently. So yeah, but I'd never thought of like a time of day being nostalgic before right now. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my walk. It's amazing. It's a bit too big to bring home though, so we'll leave that for the wildlife to enjoy.
The city is asleep. Moonlight cuts so deep. Footsteps dragging slow. In cold air on my skin. It's pulling me back in.
From my lovely walk. It is pitch black outside and it's now coming up to about 5:30, which is pretty early to have dinner, I guess, but I love an early dinner and George doesn't love an early dinner, so because he's not here, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to see the silver lining and I'm going to prepare dinner right now, and it should be ready to eat fairly quickly. I'm going to make one of my all-time favourite, super easy, super quick meals, and this is actually a recipe that I got originally from one of Morgan Long's videos. I forget whether it was a Vlogmas video or a Patreon video or just somewhere on her channel, I really can't remember, but she shared a recipe that she made up, I think, for like a tahini sauce to put over noodles, and I tried it and I've never looked back. So we're gonna make a variation of that today. I've scrounged around in the fridge. We've got slim pickings at the moment because George and I are actually gonna go away this weekend. So we don't have very much in the fridge, nor do we really want to get very much. So I'm gonna do some steamed veg, and for that I have some green beans. I have a tiny little shallot. I got some peppers, and I've also got some red cabbage that needs using, and then obviously some noodles. I've got whole wheat noodles, and for protein I think we have some frozen edamame, and we definitely have some cashew nuts. So that's what we're going to do, and then make a lovely tahini creamy sauce to go on top. It's so delicious, so easy, and also has minimal washing up, which is another point in its favour for solo meal prep. So let's get cracking with some super simple, super delicious noodles for dinner. Show you my favourite part about when I make this with red cabbage. Look!
It looks like a magic potion.
It doesn't end up colouring the noodles that I use, but I wonder if I used rice noodles, whether it might do. But this looks, I think, soft enough to start adding the noodles in, because it should be ready in about 5 minutes. So out. Is that not just incredible? So in go the noodles into the bright purple pot. Now we add the veg back. Oops, it's hard to do this one hand. And leave it for another 5 minutes and we should be ready. I started watching Ugly Betty on my lunch break today, and I got like 20 minutes into the first episode. So I'm gonna watch the rest of it with my dinner. I'm just waiting for the noodles to cook. I'll drain them and then add everything together with the sauce. And if I can find sesame seeds, which I'm pretty sure we have in the cupboard, I will add them to the mix as well. Oh, and I need to get cashews out as well because I've completely forgotten to put them in, but that's okay. And that's the noodles done. Okay. Dinner was absolutely delicious. I am so full though right now. I ate so many noodles, but I don't regret a thing. It was so good. So now that dinner is done, all of my chores for today are done and I've cleaned up. So I should probably preface this by saying that I'm filming on bonfire night, so you can probably hear lots of fireworks in the background right now, so please don't be alarmed by any loud banging noises. It's just fireworks outside. I'm just getting distracted by all the little fireworks that are popping up outside the windows. I have tried filming a few of them for you guys to show you, but every single time I get my camera out, it stops, so I've given up. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. Anyway, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, the plan for the rest of the evening. So the other thing that I really want to get done tonight that I feel like is going to feel like good self-care and something that I actually need to do but also enjoy doing in the evenings is take a really nice shower or a bath. I think tonight is a shower night. I just don't feel like a bath tonight, and I really do think you have to be in the mood for a bath to enjoy it. So I'm gonna go take a shower. I need to wash my hair. I might do a body scrub as like a little treat, and then we can get on with the rest of our cozy evening and hopefully see lots more fireworks too. I feel so clean and cozy after my shower, and it is finally cold enough to wear my all-time favourite dressing gown. It makes me so happy to wear it, but it is extra snuggly warm, so I do have to wait for it to get a little bit colder to wear it. But I am rambling. Before we get into the super duper chill zone part of the evening, which is my favourite part of the evening, I am going to do a little bit of planning and organising for the week ahead. I have a busy week this week, and in fact I have a busy couple of months really, as do so many of us with the upcoming holiday season. So I am going to sit here for 10 minutes and type out every single thing I can think of that's currently whirling around in my brain that I need to remember to do. I'm going to write it all down on a list, and then I'm going to put it into my notebook and diary. I'm going to go through my Patreon list, tick everything off that I can tick off and add anything that needs adding, and then try and plan my next couple of weeks. And then we can finally make ourselves a cup of tea and really chill out. But this is one of those very unglamorous but necessary self-care tasks which genuinely make me feel so much better, so much more organised, and I feel like I can go to bed with a clear mind, or I can enjoy my evening without having all of these to-dos whirling around that I'm hoping I don't forget by tomorrow. So we're going to crack on with that and do that as quickly as we can so we can enjoy our evening. rooibos is still, I think, my all-time favourite tea. So good. It just tastes like how I imagine a hug would taste. So good. And I always have it with a little splash of oat milk as well. It just makes it taste kind of creamy and a little bit sweet and just incredibly comforting as a drink. So I've got my fresh cup of tea and my brain's feeling a lot better after offloading everything that was whirling around in there. It seems I have a very long list of things that I would like to get done. Sometimes I think writing everything out is a really good thing, and sometimes I think it's a really bad thing because it can feel incredibly overwhelming, but I'm actually feeling okay about it, especially when I look ahead to how much time I have to do everything. I have to remind myself quite a lot of the time that I have enough time to do everything I want to do. Like what I want to do this evening, instead of working, I would like to rest and I would like to do something creative and fun and just hang out at home. I've got, you probably saw in the other clip, my glamorous assistant slash my friend. This is my pig, and I would like to start a new knitting project, just a little one though. I recently completed my third Sophie scarf in this lovely red colour, so I'm starting to accumulate quite a few leftover balls of yarn, and so I'm gonna try my hand at a little decoration. We're gonna see what happens. I've got my knitting needles ready here and I'm gonna see what I can come up with. I've got an idea in mind, but we'll see. And I really enjoyed watching Ugly Betty with dinner. I can hardly remember a thing about that series. I remember finding it really funny at times and really endearing and really liking Betty as a character. I remember really enjoying Mark as a character, but obviously season 1, I think he's still a bit of a diva with a bad attitude. Whereas I think, you know, he becomes the diva that we know and love a little bit later in the series. But that's my plan for the rest of this evening. Super cozy and super casual. A little hobby, cup of tea, fairy lights are on. I'm going to relight the candle now that I'm back in this room for good. Okay, so without further ado, before I start waffling on, I think you can tell that I'm tired, and maybe this is why I've not filmed an evening routine kind of video before, because I start going a little bit loopy when I'm sleepy. But anyway, knitting project, a fun TV show, and once again I'm so sorry for all of the noise in the background from the fireworks. I'm hoping it's not too distracting, but yes, I'm very excited to begin this project. Ooh. It's nearly bedtime, I think. It's just gone 9:30, which I'm aware is not very late, but I'm very sleepy. I had such a nice time just knitting away. I made a tiny little mushroom ornament, and my plan is to make a few of these to put on our Christmas tree this year, but I might start putting them around the flat now because they're not overtly Christmassy. I would like to embroider a couple of little dots on here though, so I think I'll do that tomorrow evening if I get the chance. But I do find knitting so incredibly relaxing. It is something that I find really just like regulates my nervous system, and I think it's the repetitive nature of it. And also I just think it's incredibly cool that like an hour ago this didn't exist at all. So I also made a much larger acorn the other day and I really like how that turned out, but I do need to finesse how the top kind of works for that. So I experimented a bit with this one with a few different decreasing techniques, and I'm very pleased with the result. It's always really satisfying when you just have a play, have a go with something and it works out okay. Anyway, I am just getting ready to hop into bed for some reading. I try and read for at least half an hour every single night, and hence why I'm going to bed a little bit earlier, because I like to try and get in a decent amount of reading. And right now I am reading The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. This was on my autumnal TBR that I spoke about a few videos back. And I'm currently 96 pages in, so I'm enjoying it so far. It's not necessarily the book that I was expecting it would be when I picked it up, and I don't really feel like I know any of the characters particularly well yet to say that we're nearly 100 pages in, but there is so much more book, so much more story to go, and I am intrigued about the magic and the circus itself. So I am going to curl up in bed and read for a little bit. So right now I am going to clean my teeth and do my little heatless curls because my hair is now dry. My hair is neither dead straight or wavy. It will not commit to either side. It just kind of ends up looking a bit messy. So 2 to 3 times a week I will do heatless curls, and they will last me for the whole week. So I'm gonna go do that now. I've shared it in a video before, so I will link it here on how I do my heatless curls, because nothing has changed and it's super easy. But yes, I would like to get a decent amount of reading in tonight, so I'm gonna go and get myself sorted and cozy up with my book. Such a nice evening, and it has been an incredibly simple evening as well. I've done things that I really needed to do, things that I really wanted to do, like some knitting and some reading, but just overall they are really simple acts of self-care, and they are the kind of self-care that really doesn't require a whole lot. It's the really simple cozy evenings that I absolutely cherish, and they are so special to this time of year, from kind of November until February, maybe even March, but definitely February. The autumn and winter months have their downfalls for sure, or rather I struggle with them for many reasons. But there are so many moments of little mundane magic, and it is a joy and a privilege to be able to find them, and especially to capture them and share them with you. So I hope that you enjoyed our little hangout session today, our little evening routine. I feel so much more relaxed and just like ready for the next few days, and I feel like that every night. It's like a really nice reset when I actually prioritize what I need to function, which is nourishment, so a hearty dinner. I need a relaxing activity. I need to organize my thoughts, and sometimes that's planning, sometimes that's journaling, and then yeah, a fun activity, and I got to do 2 of them tonight, which is great. Oh, and self-care in like a nice shower, which always makes me feel great. But yes, it is most definitely bedtime now. I am fading fast, and George will also be home very soon as well, which will be nice. I haven't seen him all day, so that will be lovely. I think my favourite evenings are spent with loved ones, definitely. So thank you so much for keeping me company tonight, friends. It has felt like I've been hanging out with a friend, and hopefully you guys feel the same way as well. Okay, it's time for me to stop waffling on, and it's time to go to bed. So I hope you're all doing really well and enjoying November so far. Once again, thank you to anybody that's already signed up to my Patreon. it means the world, and I'm really excited to see you guys over there soon. So thank you so much for being here, friends. Take care, and I will see you very soon in another video. Good night.